Good morning, folks. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Joel Duggan, and we are in Minecraft today. Normally, this is a Lego Friday Let's Chat, but we are out of Lego sets for now. There's a new one on the way. It probably won't be here until the first Friday in December. So keep an eye out for that. We'll be returning to Lego in December, and hopefully more in the new year as well. I've been keeping my eye on some of the Black Friday deals, so there is more coming. But we're also building quite a bit in Minecraft. We're doing the command center. I want to try to work on the midsection today and see if I can't fill that in a little bit and get a better feel for how things are shaping up. Maybe choose some different colors and see how things are going to work around there. I'd like to add some more lights and see what we can do there. I'd like to also see if there's a way to maybe make some lights blink or track or shine or something. I don't want to use redstone lamps, but that might be the easiest thing to do. We'll have to see. Beyond that, we're just going to pick up where we left off. There's some fixes that I need to do from yesterday as well that I didn't have time for. And there's also a few things around the island that I want to try and think about, like where the next building might be, what the roads might look like. I'm trying to not get hung up on just the side panels. I kind of want to make sure we're touching little bits as we go. Wormbo, hello, good to see you. Dan, of course, is here. Cosmic lurking and working 9 to 5. Making a living, as they say. Aquafreeze, hello. Welcome in. Nadila is here as well, lurking in the background. And Sandy, of course, is kicking around. Moira, good to see you. Hope everyone's having a good Friday so far. How is it Friday already? How is it the end of November? Christmas is in like a month. What the crap? I got an email from my parents the other day saying like, hey, do you have any ideas about what you might want for Christmas? I'm just like, Christmas? That's a month away. Yeah, I guess I should probably think about that, shouldn't I? Also, it's lovely when parents reach out and ask, what would you like for Christmas? What they don't do is tell you any hints about what they would like for Christmas. And it's very frustrating. So if you're a parent and you have kids that are old enough to buy you Christmas gifts, tell them what you want. Please. Or hint at it. Something. My parents are old enough that they don't want for anything, which is also frustrating. It's like, what do you want? Well, they've bought it already. You know, like just it's hard. They're hard to shop for. Okay, let's take a quick look, refresh our memory. Right. So I wasn't a fan of the orange ending there. We want to add something to that. I think we're actually going to replace that. I think it's a little bit too thick. So we're
Attention, your viewers cannot read minds or see around the image you currently have up on screen.
Thank you, Sandy. I don't know how that started off like that on the start of the stream. That should not have been up. I must have hit a button. You know what? I probably hit it when I ran ads before the stream. Yeah. Anyway, all I was saying is that this section here, I don't like that it's orange on the edge. I much prefer a gray edge to the depth change. So we're going to change that, which means I need tuff and stone and orange terracotta, which I don't have. Beyond that, I think it's pretty comparable. I'm not a big fan of how I solved this. I feel like this needs to be a little bit different. I don't mind that. I feel like I might want to knock this back by a couple blocks. Those 3 maybe. Anyway, we'll get the stuff we need. Might actually want to get some more terracotta here. In theory, might be the last time you're able to speak because social media is being banned for kids under 16. Does that include Twitch? Is Twitch considered social media? So you can't watch YouTube? I mean, there's always the VODs. You can always leave a comment on the VODs, right? Joel Duggan VODs on YouTube for people that don't know. I think it's a smart move by Australia, actually. I don't think Instagram or Twitter or TikTok are great for kids that are super young. I don't think it's great for adults, to be frank. It's one of the things that I would really like to be able to dial back on, but because I work in media, I can't just quit cold turkey. Like, I would love to just not be on Facebook and Instagram at all, but it's part of how I promote what I do. So unfortunately, it's a reality. Let's start by just replacing the edge of this with stone. I should do it this way. 10 seconds into flying around with a happy gas, and I've already pressed the wrong button. That later. Guess this would technically be tough, wouldn't it? Oh, I don't have the stairs. Don't go away. That's 1, 2, 3. And over would be 1, 2, 3. I guess that technically should still be orange, shouldn't it? Useless. Useless ghast. I wonder if Mojang tried to frustrate players on purpose. It certainly feels like it. I do have some deep slate. That's good. One, two, three, and then how did that work? Oh, I didn't do the bottom part here, did I? Do that, and then I wanted to switch this up to that lines up there. Feel like we could probably a better line up here. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That doesn't really work. Blast Jordan, hello. That almost lines up. I saw one of Mumbo Jumbo's latest videos where he installed a mod that allows you to place blocks up against a gas when it's in the air. Brilliant. I wonder if there's other mods that change the controls. Has anyone found one, by the way? I haven't had time to look. Where did you go? Right. Has that changed anything for the better? Yes, but I think we need to go one more. I'm not crazy about that part either. One, two, three. I had this right the first time. One, two, three there. That's the move. I never thought about putting a different color orange in here. We might want to look at that. Kind of create like an extra shadow. If I can find one of the blocks, one of the orange blocks that's maybe a little bit darker. Or go with a sandstone on the lighter blocks. Oh, maybe that's too much. Oh, wait a minute. I screwed up here. Maybe have some of the lighter blocks along the edge, which would make that look darker by comparison. Someone sent in an email to the Spawn Chunks last night with a Happy Gas mod for you to look at. Actually, haven't had time this morning to send it over to you. Oh, cool. Yeah, I'll take a poke around. I might even look at it while we're streaming. If you have a chance, well, it's in the inbox. I'll grab it on my break, Cosmic. I'll grab it on my break. Thanks though. You can still watch YouTube, but no commenting, says in theory. I don't think that creating a YouTube account is a canon experience for youth. I think that consuming media is part of everyone's lives at this point. But I think that when you're putting that much of yourself out there on the internet when you're that young, I don't necessarily think that that's wise. The question is, does it require a server-side component? And if so, is it client optional? Oh, you mean the happy gas thing? Well, seeing I'm one of 3 people that are active on the server, I'll just make the executive decision. All right, how wide is that now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Don't know if that's going to be great. I might want to bring that back down. So we've got 2 blocks up there. Because this is only 7 wide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. I think I like that better. I don't have... It's over there. Oh, crap. Helpful. I also would like air brakes. I would like to be able to hit shift in the air with Elytra and slow down. Here it is. Haven't checked it as it out, so it might be wonderful or it might be crap. MC mods BHGC. Something happy gas control. All right, we are redoing this. It's 1, 2, 3. And it'll be orange. 1, 2, 3. Means this is going to be that. This is going to be slightly different again than the other side because it's going to have a slightly thicker edge to it. I didn't bring any light blocks with me. 1, 2, 3. That's cool. The sun going through the windows, 2 different colors. All right, it becomes very hard to see at this stage. Like, I would like to be able to just tell you to stay put. Modrinth page claims it's a client-only mod, so that's neat. That's cool. It doesn't affect everybody. Better happy gas control. Of course, that's the name of it. How hard is it to just call it customizable or, you know, custom happy gas control? You don't have to be. I mean, I agree it will be better, but there's something about all the mods out there. I say all. So many mods out there saying better X about Minecraft. It's really it's condescending towards the developers. Like, it's a subjective thing. It's not better. It's different. There are people out there, I'm sure, that love the happy gas and everything about it. I am not one of those people, but I'm sure there's somebody out there that's either neutral. They're like, it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. And there's other people that are just like, no, it's great. It's my dream come true. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. This should be color. I think we need to fix that part there, but other than that, I think we're good. Those type of titles for the numerous suggested videos that show up on YouTube for me, ultimately, this is our absolutely ridiculously sounding best that. Yeah. Yeah, I noticed there's a lot. I really dislike it when there's like a title in the Minecraft video that's misleading. Like it happens all the time because it gets clicks, but it drives me nuts. 1, 2, 3, and over here. So this is going to be class. Right. The issue we had before. Did I solve it? No, I just left it where it was. Instant nope, keep on scrolling. Yeah. I find more and more I am relying on creators I follow as opposed to the random feeds for YouTube. Glass takes forever on a happy gas. In storage tech community, the term ultimate has become synonymous with, you probably don't want to use this in a tutorial. I think at this point I might dislike the orange glass. I might go back to blue. I think it might be best to just extend this. Oop. Joel, curious, when did you get your PC? I built it out of components, and it is 6 or 7 years old. Everything in it is the same except for I replaced the processor around 4 years ago, or 3 years, or 5 years ago. And I added more RAM somewheres in the last 3 or 4 years too. I'm actually thinking about getting a new video card. And there's some Amazon sales and some pricing and stuff I need to figure out if I can find like the difference between the branding. Like I'm looking at an AMD 9060, but like there's a bunch of different things that come before it, like Sapphire or Nitro or like whatever. And I think it's just like the manufacturer or the component assembler. I'm not sure exactly how it goes. But I need to just pick one. And the only other thing I have to worry about is that if I get a new video card like that, then I will be concerned about the power supply. Better AMD, right. So I just need to know if it's a reliable manufacturer, right? So I got to do a little bit of Google research. So I feel like I think that's right. Don't like this. That side just ends up looking so much better. Frustrating. All right, we'll just go with the single strip. Straightforward enough. Two, three, and then over here. Don't know what's going on there. We'll have to look at the other one. All of the recommendations that I've had is just get the most current video card that you can afford. And I've had a lot of people suggest AMD as in terms of bang for your buck. So I'm more of an NVIDIA person, but I don't know how much of that is just my experience with them. All right, how do we do it over here? Goes out and then down. So we fudge it a little bit. This just goes here. Yep, that looks right. Except for this piece right here. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. I'm curious actually if we've got a darker orange in that palette I might be able to use. Wonder if maybe even like a copper. So currently we've got terracotta. Go regular terracotta or copper? Let's see what that looks like. Why have you been roaming so far away from where I need you to be? This may not make a difference until the sun comes up and we get a chance to see it. Also, copper might shine with these shaders. This might look better next to the polished deep slate in terms of the format. Like it might look more like a metal plate. It's really hard to tell. I think it looks good without the shaders. I do feel like I prefer the terracotta though. Man, this looks so boring without the shaders on. I'm so spoiled now. Take care, in theory. Good to talk to you. Oh, is Low here? I didn't see you come in, Low. Stripped acacia. That's a really good call. I don't know if that's dark enough. It might be. It's also a little on the muddy side. That's right there with terracotta. I don't know if it's darker than the orange. No, that's lighter than the orange terracotta. That's a good one to have the mix, though. As a potential, we'll put that over here. Good call. I do that too, Dan, where like you think, oh yeah, I'll use that. And then you get there and you're like, wait a minute. This is a lighter block than I thought. I guess I have to wait for sunrise. All right, anything else I need while I'm down here? Could use some more stairs, probably. What's a good highlight block for this? I think it's a smooth sandstone. Yeah. And is there anything else I need to bring up there? We're getting close. I'm close. Oh, I want to reposition those numbers. What would be, if I was to do something different with this, what would be a good way to do that? Probably get more cyan terracotta. And I don't think red is going to be good. Try orange. I could also try to come up with a symbol like we talked about. That could be fun too. I do like the idea of the numbers though. SweetSandi is not going to suggest pink today. Well, that's a relief. I'm really just waiting for the sun to set so I can go see what this looks like. But what if I want to suggest it says cosmic? Well, all that does is prove that I should have said out loud, Q Cosmic commenting, I will. Called it. Because with the delay, I probably would have been able to get that in ahead of you, Cosmic. That would have been funny. Finally. Yeah, I think the regular terracotta is the way to go, not the copper. Thanks for the TTS sticker. Appreciate that, Cosmic. I don't know we've used that one before. Mikatu, hello. How's it going? Frustrating. All right. We are going to use regular terracotta. So this is a trick in Minecraft to try and create more shadow. It's probably handier if you're not using shaders that actually cast shadows like I am, but by making a slightly darker block on interior parts of things or under eaves and stuff like that, you can generally influence the way that things look a little bit better. And we already did that one, and so we'll do this one here. And the other thing we can try to do, have little bits of highlight across places like this. Might not work at this resolution, but we'll see. Aquafreeze, thanks for the follow. Mikatu, thanks for the Prime sub. 7 months, that's amazing. Cheers, really appreciate that. Yeah, so I think at this point we can probably do a little bit more of this up in here too. Blast Jordan, holy crap. 15 gifted subs. That's amazing. Cheers. Thank you so much. Can I get everybody? Can I see everybody? MC Mira, General Sweet Pants. It's a great username. The Nookie got a gift sub. John AYT, Cornum, Autumn and Amp, Betty Nana, Big Bad Wolf, Lazy Tiger, It's Parties, BJ, BGen, IBGen, RKTV, Thou Blockhead, familiar name, Chronically Abs, Sunflowery, and Slurf Point. You've all got gift subs from Blast Jordan. Blast, thank you ever so much. That's super kind. That's also a hype train. So if you want to jump in on the hype train, you can do that. Wait, there's more, says Blast Jordan, with 5 more gifted subs. To see her die, Old Man's Shido, In Theory, T Chapakau. Man, these usernames. If I can't pronounce it, I'm not saying it. I drink tea because why not? That's a good one. And Hux87. That was 6, not 5. Blast Jordan, thank you ever so much. SweetSandi with 400 bits, jumping in on the hype train. That's amazing. That's a level 6 hype train we're working on right now. If you want to join in, it's 100 bits, a tier 1 sub, or a gift sub. Blast looking for a particular level 5 hype emote? Maybe. I'm not sure why anything under... I guess, is it under 10 that they ring out one at a time? It's fine, I'm curious. Lord Andy gifting some subs. That's 6 gifted subs. That's Skunk Puncher. Haven't heard that name in a while. NW Tassie, WTF Mentex, Esperi, Ham in Transit. That's great. Ham in Transit. Moving Pig. Mad Russian 94. You got a gift sub. Make sure you thank the folks giving out gift subs in chat if you got one, folks. And connect your Discord and your Twitch accounts and join the Joel Duggan Discord. You've got access for the month that you have the gift sub. That is into a level 7 hype train. Cosmic Dancer with 100 bits. Thanks so much. Cheers, Cosmic. Lord Andy says, hey, I got paid today. Might as well join in the fun. Well, I really appreciate you sharing the support. It's very, very kind of you. I hope that some of the folks that received a gift sub will eventually be able to do the same and pass on the goodwill. That's not too bad. Quite like that. And I think I like it better without the orange glass. I do want to test something up here, though. I think these might need to be dialed back just a little bit. I like them. I think they just need to be 1 block back. Yeah. What does this do on the other side? I don't know if I want the orange stripe visible in here, so it might be worth it to cover that up. know what? I'm probably going to keep that so I have a light in my hand if I need to. That is another 1 minute left on the level 7 hype train. Did I get the bits from Sandy? I got 400 bits from Sandy. Yep. Pretty sure I got it. Right, Sandy? Thanks, Cosmic. Yes. Appreciate it. So once again, it's 100 bits, a tier 1 sub, or a gift sub will join the hype train. I guess one thing we can do is continue to tear down this other thing while we're waiting for things to happen. Sunflowery, thanks for jumping in and saying thanks to Blast for the gift sub. That's kind of you. Appreciate the gesture. What emote did I get? I got a golfer missing a putt. It's a very odd new emote. Twitch. Some of them are very strange. Far back I was supposed to go. All right, well, rather than sleep, we're gonna take a break because it is about that time. And then hopefully when we come back, we'll have some daylight. We can look at this other side and make sure we've got things looking the way that we want. I feel like we're pretty close the way that I want things to look, which is good. I'm happy about that. I'd like to try to move on a little bit. So for folks that are new to the channel, I take a break once an hour. It gives me a chance to reheat the coffee. Gives you a chance to grab a friend to let them know that we're streaming. We're always trying to grow the channel. And recommendations are the best way to do that. You know, share a tweet, text a friend and say like, hey, I'm hanging out in Joel's chat. Poke a coworker. Tell them to come on in and lurk. I appreciate all of it. I will see you in just a few minutes. All right, sun is up. Let's take a look. See how we're doing. I like the terracotta, the plain terracotta on the inside. I think that works really well. Not sure about how we're going to texture this. That was just kind of an idea. I don't know. I think I might actually like that better. A little simpler. And this is chunky. Yeah, I think this needs to come forward because this is only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And over here, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, well, I guess 10 down the bottom. What we've got left here, this is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's 12. And this is 2, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I feel like we could bring that forward. Can probably do this without the ghast. So over here, I tried to line it up with that angle. I feel like I like that. So I say this was 9. I think the glass still goes at the back. Yeah, and then there's some slabs. So we'll change this. Like that. And then we just change the top part. Maybe it's a little bit too far. I think that's pretty good. Which is, I think that's just what I have over here. It's 10 to the bottom. This might be 11. Yeah. I think I like that a little bit better. And then we'll just back this up by 1. Like so. Oh, nope. I really don't know what the inside's going to look like at all yet, so I don't really have much offer there. That's pretty good. You envision more buildings of the same size around here or bigger? I don't know. I don't know if I can't imagine. I guess it depends on the function. This just kind of got out of hand because of scale, and I just really like this design. So I don't know. I feel like building of this scale probably won't happen because, like, if we back up far enough, like if I can get to the edge of the map here, I don't even know if my Bobby mod is working because I don't know if I'm really rendering in 28 chunks. I don't think I am. Because, like, where am I? I'm over here. Like, there's stuff that's just not rendering at all. I don't know what's going on. Really strange. And a little cheaty. Like, I have no clue why this isn't loading. But that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So that's like 16 to 18 chunks. I feel like we're getting 28. Seeing mushrooms and stuff over there. Like, how far away is that little green one? Yeah, I mean, like, that's up to 20 easily. Right? Well, I'm not sure which one of those I'm looking at. Oh yeah, I'm seeing that one. Everything the light touches, 100%. Yeah, I don't know why this isn't rendering though. Oh, you know what it is? It's because I'm in camera mode, and this is my player's over there. Hold on. Yeah, it's not rendering in. Like, I'm not getting a full render of 28. So my Bobby mod isn't working. I should be getting more than the server. The server is only rendering 16, but I should be able to separate that. But the Bobby mod isn't working. I think I needed to switch to like Distant Horizons or something. Whatever they're using on Hermitcraft seems to be working. So I need to fix that. When I came over there to collect dripstone, it just hit me like it's freaking huge. However big you think it is on Twitch, it's bigger in Minecraft real life. Yeah, I was out to for a couple of beer with Steven and Alistair last night, both of whom are on the server. And Steven was saying that he keeps meaning to come by because it looks so big, and he's just curious to see how it stacks up when you're in person. I've got 3. I feel like maybe just 1 would be okay. Or 2, maybe 2. Camera mod really does help with backing up and checking things out. Also, I need to down here. I don't know if I'm going to make this. Oh, I did it. And the other thing I wanted to fix was over here. I say fix, to try something. I didn't mean to fall down like that. Crap. All right, so I need to move these letters, but I was thinking it might be fun to try to indent them and try something different. So we'll start with removing, I guess, everything from the letters up. Two more. Don't know if this is going to work. We'll give it a go. Whoops. I've got a funny feeling that numbers are going to just feel better on their own, but we'll see how this goes. So here we could just use diorite for now, but I could probably make this white concrete, or we could even see what this looks like as orange terracotta. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So this is the middle. So that would be the number. We preferred this scale. Oh no, that's kind of small, isn't it? Oh crap. Okay. We could maybe have stuff in the corners. So I don't like the depth. I think that it was worth a shot, but I think that it looks better when it looks like it's painted on the side of the building. Have any thoughts on what kind of sci-fi vibe you're going for? Difficult to pin down, I guess, without kind of copying from stuff like Star Wars or their sci-fi. Yeah, I don't want it to be like super pristine. Like I don't think I like the vibe that I'm going for is, I mean, this is pretty good. Like it's futuristic and smooth, but like you can there's probably still smoke in the distance or something that would, you know, be a little bit more grounded. I like these shapes for other buildings. Brutalist is definitely the architectural design, but I also like a lot of glass and light. I think the cool thing is like if we can make it, I want to use a lot of lights because we can take advantage of the mushroom island that is so dark and not going to spawn any mobs. But like this is still kind of gritty. Like I want to see vents, you know, like I still want to move air around. This is a Minecraft build actually. And what really caught my eye was how much detail is in this right-hand side. I mean, my guess is that this is a creative build, but like, that's really cool. And that's just buildings so large that you can use blocks as details. Like those are block wide, I'm sure. Right. And then they've probably copied and pasted this. But I like this kind of stuff. I quite like these kind of like level of details, but you'd have to build so big, right? Go creative. Name of the creator. So that kind of stuff is fun. Yeah, there's no, I definitely don't want to be like Star Trek. Like I don't want it to be super techie. Although I like the idea of beaming stuff around. That's been bouncing around in my head a while too. It's fun. All right, so we know we're not keeping that. 2 blocks below the window. So they're in the right spot. Do we just try orange letters and replace the rest for now? Sorry for all this close-up work, but the happy gas just makes it kind of a necessity. Thanks for the lurk, Nookie. Appreciate it. Sort of industrial but colorful. Yeah, paving paradise for sure. I want it to feel high tech, but I also want it to feel. Well, I think the other thing is like I want to lean into the Minecraft of it. Like I don't want to start to try to create ovals and different things like that. I think I prefer leaning into the squareness of Minecraft, right? Which is why these things are so chunky. Oh man, I don't know. I think I might like the orange lettering. I definitely like the thinner lettering. Plus it's nice and evenly spaced now. Realizing I'm missing a block. Actually, this could be a good opportunity to try a stair here. It does feel a little bit more finished. Like that. Not sure if we can do that along here though. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So then 12 in the middle. 1, 2, 10. What missing block did I forget? Imagining color-coded districts for buildings. Would that be something? Yeah, maybe. There was another image too that I wanted to show off. Where would I keep that? Like a red building? Yeah. I like that one too. Pipes on the outside, and I think some of the smaller buildings might have more of a function to them. I think the solution here is actually going to be less is more. And we'll leave that for now. I don't know what to do about that. I feel like it's a little bit plain, but at the same time, it could also just be fixing it with texture could be an easy thing to do as well. While we're up here, let's add the bottom, this part here. Oh, that's the right one. Supposed to be a stair, yeah. And of course I don't have any more. Wonder if I can do this. One way to craft while on a ghast. One of the things I think about with the Happy Ghast is some of the larger mounts from World of Warcraft, and they had the ability to have like chests and vendors and stuff on them. And I think it would be really cool if Ghasts had like a chest or a crafting table inserted in the harness. I think that would be fun. I don't really need to be on the Ghast to do this, so I could probably just move on. Not crazy about these corners. I might push the glass back by 1 block at the front here. Okay, was there anything else I needed to tweak? Oh, right. I wanted to take the top back all the way. Oof. I guess I was getting most of those blocks back. I like that idea. I feel like we see kind of a sci-fi despite Minecraft. Your idea is more, what if Minecraft was sci-fi? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Like, have lots of mines around, because why not, right? Wow. Emptied a full box of stone. I think I said on my tweet that I was going to fill in the midsection, but I haven't really got there yet. Maybe that's what we'll do next. Hey, non-binary penguin, welcome in. Hello, hello. Really hard to read chat and do this at the same time. We have chest boats and minecarts, furnace minecarts, but no furnace boats. Furnace boats would be hilarious. Essentially a motorboat. That would be a fun little data pack or mod or something. Boats also don't make any sense. Like, you row forward. Like, you face forward, but the oars It doesn't make sense what they do. It's a little bit bizarre. This is just for me to be able to always see where the middle is. Remember Joel mentioning on the podcast how awful placing just one height blocks are? You mean like trying to get something up high? Yeah. We definitely need more lights on these things. I wonder. Wonder if we can put like spotlights on the numbers. That might be too big. Guess we could put trapdoors on the other side. I mean, that looks cool. Just be a matter of how do we house them so that they look right. So they look attached. I wonder, maybe a lever? Of course, I only have one. Maybe trapdoor? Oh, or shelf. Oh, I wonder, we could also try shelves with frog lights in them. So we could try shelves on the outside. I thought I brought more than one. I guess I didn't. A little low. Maybe we'd have to do that higher. Unfortunately, they just look like trapdoors, which is annoying. Especially when they're that well lit. But we could try something completely different. Oh, they don't reach. Maybe if I put them on the side? Nope. They would reach if it was vertical. But I don't want to do that. What could we put there? Of course. That's great. Very helpful. Yeah, I don't know why levers take so long to break either, Wormbo. So we might be able to do this. This won't work the same way with the lighting, I don't think. I mean, it'll be a cool way to add little details, but it doesn't actually light up the number. Too bad. I think I like the other way. That's not really the best either. I like the slabs better than the stairs. We may, at some point with these builds, just have to spend some disbelief. The kind of thing that's going to look good from far away, but not from up close. It's the kind of thing that looks a little silly in the daytime, but at nighttime is pretty good. I think I like the orange numbers. Or like whatever we put there, I think having it orange would be good. Wait for me. I think I like what we did on the left side better as far as this little cap goes. Might try something just a little bit different. Yeah, and then I wanted to see what this would look like. It was all tough. think I have enough blocks. Yeah, I should. Whoops. Yeah, I think I like that. It might make more sense as we start to build things up. Something else we could try too is that these panels could have like a subtle angle. Instead of just being straight, we could have them kind of come down like that. That could be something to try too. Maybe we'll try it on that side. Nice. All right, well, while we are up here, pick up the rest of this stuff. Where does this actually change? So everything from here forward has to be destroyed. 72. I'll leave the dirt scaffolding just because we're probably going to need it. Oh, wait a minute. No, there's other stuff in here too. Never mind. And we have a lot of stuff that's full. Go. Nice. All right. Is Hapan YT? Sorry. Welcome in. Thanks for saying hi. I need to cleanse this inventory. This is getting a little bit ridiculous here. This is actually empty, I think. Yeah. Put some of these extra bits away. Don't need the copper because we decided on terracotta for that. Don't think I need 2 stacks. Orange. Well, we certainly have enough cyan terracotta now. That actually probably deserves its own shulker box. Now that I think about it. I thought we were going to be using more of it. Oh man, my elytra's almost done. Go fix that. We should go fix that on the break, actually. It's a good idea. Yoink. Nice. And I don't need the levers. Don't need the orange glass anymore. Oh, yeah, I must have more stone. Yes, okay, good. Laughing. Laughing. Cool. Let's go repair. I'll make sure I have my sword with me. That is here. Because of all the flying around, I want to make sure we can repair the elytra. It wouldn't be a bad idea to get some more gold for carrots as well. I feel like that elytra is going to disappear faster than I'd want it to. Road trip, or a brief road trip. Don't dare fly in the nether as I switch to the rocket as soon as I enter the nether. I would never do that, Sandy. I mean, is it really... Is it flying, or is it falling with style? Is it flying if I don't use a rocket? It's just gliding. Exactly. Not flying. This road here, it's kind of silly because you spend the whole time on the road not looking at the cool thing in the middle of the lake. Joel, my elytra's almost dead. Joel, flying across happy fun sauce. Yeah, exactly. What's life without a little risk? I mean, it's nowhere near exhausted. If it was red, I might not do it. But... And they're still angry with me. Awesome. Put you there, and we will enjoy the spoils. Cool. I needed to grab a short break, folks. I will be back in about 5 or 6 minutes. So enjoy your time. Get a snack. Get a friend. We're always trying to grow the channel. I'll be right back. All right. Still leaving a few things here on the floor, but everything is repaired, so that's good. Probably can't get that without getting hit. Oh, no, I got it. Okay, cool. I think we're good. Don't need that. Thanks, Andy. Get all the things. Yeah, the glass in the floor is a fun touch. This is all pink, by the way, for all the people that complain in my chat about no pink. It's pink glass. It's pink terracotta. Everything in here is pink. Goonie Katie, hello. Good to see you. I mean, it's not pink, though. It is. Just because it's around orange lava doesn't mean it's any less pink. I'm so happy to be, to have my connected glass texture back. It looks so much better now. Not enough pink. Gee, it's a huge donut of pink. Just goes to show, chat. As helpful as your moderators are, there's no pleasing them. Okay, back to the grind. I want to try to fill in this middle section. So, this is the main inspiration for this. Like a darker section. Looks like it comes in a little bit. Obviously something over the top here. I also like... Oh, crap. I think I just closed it. Yeah, I like... Maybe we'll go a little bit darker in the middle. I'd like to see a little bit more of the deep slate, perhaps. Although we can't do deep slate there. Do something else. Maybe that we'll put in some stone. Guess we also have to think about the bottom too, right? I don't mind the levels. I kind of want to slant this back more, though. How many we got? 3, 3, 6, 7, 8. Go back by 2s. Pretty cool. And maybe switch the material. I like the dark. Actually not bad. But still get us to there. Yeah. That could be fun to experiment with. And then I don't know what shapes we want to put up here. Kind of like this kind of a thing, kind of funneling down. I think it'd be a good opportunity to try to put like a vent or something. Thing in the middle. Although it's only 3. Maybe we have to make that a little bit larger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Make that larger by 2 blocks. All right, let's try something on the bottom here. What other blocks do I want to use down there? More deep slate. Potentially. More stone, I guess. I don't want to use andesite. I want to use something different. I guess I could try and terracotta as well. So what I was thinking of this bottom part is 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. Go on this side, I guess. And go up by 2 again. Go up by 2 again. Maybe this top part has to go up by 1. Whoops. Yeah, that's not bad. Again, I'm getting a lot of white. I want to try to get away from that if I can. I don't know about the horizontal bands. I feel like I want to go more vertical with it. I feel like it needs to have more stripes. Or grooves or something. Like it's just, there's not enough detail. So maybe instead of going across that way, what do we have here? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11. MC Mira, thanks very much for saying hello. Hope you're having a good day so far. Just a quick proof of concept. These could be lights too. That's sort of working. Yeah, I feel like I like that. I don't know if it would look good with more going along here as well. And we would fill everything in. I don't know if that one makes a whole lot of sense. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12. don't know about angles on that, but I feel like we could probably make this look like there's like something on the outside that has some sort of, I don't know, meaning, or something that looks like a circle or cylinder or tank or something. We could also make it look like it's like an orange cable, some copper and some acacia logs. Yeah, I do like the idea of some sort of vertical vent. I don't know about the blue lights, but I like getting some sort of contrast in there. And so if this was meant to be a vent of some sort, maybe we'll create something where it's a taller structure. Oh, that doesn't line up. Has to be here. Yeah. Man, this is so dark. This has to be a thunderstorm. Oh, that's kind of even there too, isn't it? Depth is going to be really challenging, I think, on an angle. Patty Roo, welcome in. Thanks for saying hi. How'd you find the stream? All right. I am unfortunately at a loss as what I'm going to do on this side. I don't really have a lot to offer, so we might kind of steer away from that for a little bit. That's filled in. definitely fill in some dirt while it's raining. Nice. I'm not sure what we're going to do for the floors, but I'm definitely going to be designing the ceiling before I do the floor. So it'll be just helpful to have something to stand on that's not this giant gap full of holes. I'm not quite there on my Patreon yet to offer annual subscriptions, but the more people that join, the closer we get to offering annual subscriptions on Patreon. And it's patreon.com/SkullDaisyGimp if you're curious. We're almost there. But we have to hold a certain amount for, I think it's 3 months? It's 3 months or 6 months, I can't remember. Whoops. I wish there was a way to do this when hold down your button. I always seem to mess it up. Oh, there's the nighttime. We can now sleep away the rain. Might as well finish this up. Or at least get rid of all the dirt in the inventory. Which will happen sooner than later. Swiss cheese without cheese? Yep, it's just Swiss. All right, what else do we have to get done here? I wanted to test the underside with slabs, I think. Does mean getting back on the happy gas, though. All right, so on the other side, I had this thing that I wanted to do underneath these. And over here, I wasn't keen on the fact that it added like this extra ridge. So I think we'll try to use slabs for these. And that way they could kind of come down here and not really too much of a problem. And the middle is there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Get a gap of 3 in the middle. That's 3 on that side and 3 on the other. How did I screw that up? Oh, extra one over here. Again, apologies for all the craziness with this cast. They are not the best. Not only are they not great for just the gameplay, they're really not good for content creation. Like, I feel like I'm making people seasick. I don't know that I have that in the right position. Oh no, that's right. Cool. So let's move this out of the way. Yeah, I think that adds the detail that I want without adding a lot of bulk to the bottom. And then that can just continue all the way down here. Maybe we need to turn that into tough at the bottom. Constantly have to move back and forth is so tedious. Yeah, I wonder. Oh, I don't have the blocks. Well, this would probably end up being white anyway. It's going to screw up my lighting placement. It's annoying. We're also going to have to put some lights on the road. I feel like if we start lighting this up, it'll start to feel a bit more sci-fi down here too. We are going to have to go get some more tuff. I should really... Maybe I should spend some time... I feel like I brought all of my tuff with me. Rather than taking all of this, I wonder if I should go down and get some more. Maybe we should spend the last couple of minutes mining out some of the trial chamber. So one solution here to not screw up my lights that I do like, these little pot lights across here, because they're in the middle of these supports, is to have this be, if this was all polished tuff all along here. And then we would make the whole thing tuff instead of stone. God, this is tedious. Not to mention I'm putting them all in the wrong spot. I forgot that it was getting wider as it went down. This is actually the edge. That could look okay. Yeah, so in order for that to feel like it's in the middle, we'd have to change the whole thing. The same material. Okay, let's see here. I think we've reached a point where I like what's happening for the most part. There's a couple of small differences between the two, and we still have to figure out how it connects, but a lot of it is, I think, going to be determined by this chunk in the middle. I'm just not quite sure how we're going to handle that. I think I do prefer the steps. I might want to make that stone instead of andesite for fun. I think that could be cool. Cool. That is where I think I'm going to wrap things up for today. If you have someone playing Minecraft that you'd like me to send you over to on a raid, then throw it in chat. Let me know, because I don't have anybody on my normal list that's playing Minecraft right now. The two that are normally on are playing Sons of the Forest, which is different. Pearlescent Moon and Rendog probably playing together. So if you have someone to recommend, by all means. Hopefully they're family friendly. We'll have to see. But that would be the preference. I should be back tomorrow. That is a Saturday at 1 o'clock Atlantic. I might actually bump that up a little bit early, depending on the day. So you can check that out again here. We'll be hopefully doing some more stuff. I might mine out that trail chamber. I might try to switch things up. I feel like I've got a lot of the puzzle solving out of the wings of the command center, but I need to figure out that middle part, and I haven't had a lot of time to brainstorm about that. So the Orion Sound is streaming. Cool. Yeah, we'll send you over to the Orion Sound. That sounds like a good plan. I will, of course, point you towards Patreon, where you can support the stream. Less than a cup of coffee. You get to hang out with us in the Discord in between streams, and it is a good time. Lots of fun stuff there. And thanks very much to Sandy and Cosmic for the moderation help today, and to all of the folks that did the gift subs and the hype train. Like, that was such a fantastic way to kick off a Friday. I really, really appreciate it. Y'all are awesome. I will see you tomorrow. Bye for now.